You know what I'm saying? Like the whole phrase, pimping ain't easy, that only applies to those that are operating underneath the rules of the game. You know what I'm saying? Because the reality is this. This is the reality. This is the truth. If individuals were operating for the rules of the game, a lot of these niggas would be holeless. You know what I'm saying? Top of it, Stunner, top of it. Shady got the juice, top of it. That's the reality of it, though. Because if they operated from the rules of the game, it wouldn't be easy. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of individuals don't know what it looks like to win, you know what I'm saying, within the game and operate from the rules of the game. You know what I'm saying? They just pretty much just doing whatever the hell they want to do. They doing what works. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of niggas that's trapping. You know what I mean? They just doing whatever gives them money. You know what I'm saying? Well, Ron, at the end of the day, P, you act like you made the rules of the game, though, P. Like, I hear what you saying, Ron, and you a young man. That's how they try to get a lot of niggas. You know, it's a lot of older individuals within the game that are going to try to little boy you. You know what I'm saying? You still a young man, P. So at the end of the day, you got some time to grow. You got some time to grow to really know. You feel me? You young and up and coming. You still getting there. You a young pimp. Ray Shine, 707, top of it. And the reality is this. There ain't no little U's and bigger I's within the game. You know what I'm saying? Especially, you know, I'm almost at the age of 30. I'm almost 30. I'll be 30 in the next couple of months. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, as grown men, you know, don't let another grown-ass man tell you, you still young. In other words, I didn't do it right. So in order for me to feel right and feel good about myself, I want to tell you, you still young. You know, the rules, you could bend and break the rules. You know what I mean? You still young. You know what I mean? When the reality is you didn't have a good catch hand and you breaking the rules. So you want to feel better about yourself. And that's the reality of it at the end of the day. Because when these niggas say at the end of the day, hey, peace out. I got a girlfriend, you feel me? This is the homie. I call it the girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? This just a homie though. You know what I'm saying? You know, this is just a homie at the end of the day, you feel me? She not a hoe, she don't get down, but she the homie. But he's been partaking in a lot of square shit behind closed doors with that so-called homie. You know what I mean? Yeah, we gonna talk about it tonight. You know what I'm saying? Peace should all be uplifting others, but at the same time, never forget the competitive part of the lifestyle. That's a fact. That's a fact, Shady. That's absolute. Hey, shout out to everybody in the live. Let's add more people to the live. But yeah, niggas sit up there. You know, that's my home girl. That's my best friend. That's my fuck buddy. And I'm here to say that if you call yourself a gentleman of leisure, you shouldn't have a fuck buddy. You know what I'm saying? That's outside of the rules of the game. My wife, you know what I'm saying? Just simply say you're not a pimp. You know what I mean? We don't have to make it complex. We don't have to change the narrative. Just start off by saying, Ron, I'm not a pimp like that. You know what I mean? We have to give the people an outstanding understanding. And Simple used to say, rest in peace. We have to give them an outstanding understanding. Just say I'm not a pimp like that. You know what I'm saying? And you'll give a lot of the young ladies clarity because a lot of them don't want no pimping anyway. It might be in your best interest to tell the young ladies that you're not a pimp. She might say, okay, I'll come home now. You know what I'm saying? Be a blessing to the game by being the truth. And then a lot of people say, ain't no rules, P. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no rules at the end of the day. The reason why they say there ain't no rules at the end of the day is because they want to do square shit. You know what I'm saying? They want to do square shit. They allowing bitches to dap them up and call them P. And I'm here to say this too for the ladies that might listen to this later. If you're a young lady within this lifestyle, you should be calling your folks P. You know what I mean? That's not feminine at the end of the day at all. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be calling another man P at all. That's not okay. If he hasn't told you, I'm here to tell you. Because there's a lot of young ladies that get more game off of my stories than they do when they actually conversate with their folks. It's a lot of young ladies that get more game from listening to my YouTube channel than they do listening to their actual folks. You know what I'm saying? Solo, what's up with my guy? Breeze, what's up with it? Sneeze, what's happening? Shout out to everybody in the live. Let's add more people to the live. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube as well. Ambassador Ron 16. You know what I'm saying? We talking about the rules of the game and why it matters. You know what I'm saying? Why does the rules in the game, why does it matter at all? You know what I mean? We talking about it tonight. I can sell weed. I can sell dope. I can kill people and still be a P. You know what I'm saying? Just know that a pimp is uncommon. A pimp has uncommon information. What's uncommon about mixing it to fix it? You can't be an average motherfucker and call yourself a pimp. You know what I'm saying? The reason 510, top of it. You can't be an average motherfucker and call yourself this pimping. I know a lot of young ladies. My grandfather was a pimp. My brother was a pimp. My cousin was a pimp. My mama was a pimp. You know, the bitch will make everybody a pimp if you leave it up to a bitch. Some of these bitches think they pimps. But within the lifestyle, let's not make individuals pimping because they are friends or homies or, you know what I mean? People we like. If they're an average motherfucker, that's just what they are. An average motherfucker. And there's nothing wrong with being an average motherfucker. If you sell dope and kill people and sell clothes and do all that, don't call that a different level of pimping. No, you just a hustler. And there's nothing wrong with being just a hustler. Or this is the one I love right here. Everybody pimp differently. There's no such thing as pimping differently. If you're operating from one umbrella of standards and principles, because every pimp has standards and principles, of course you'll have individuals that are going to try to go into the semantics and make it complex. Well, technically standards, it's not standards, it's boundaries. Okay, it's not boundaries, technically it's principles. Okay, it's not all that. Yeah, the pimping, at the end of the day, we abide by all that. Standards, principles, boundaries. You know what I'm saying? We don't pimp differently. We all pimp accordingly. Now, you may have a different program at the end of the day, but although even if you have a different program, you still pimp accordingly. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like to complex it. We don't want to make things overly complex to where you open the door and the gate for square motherfuckers to come in here. You know what I mean? And this is another thing, you know, the narrative behind wearing a suit. You know, shout out and blessings to all the authentic representation, the gentlemen that rock suits, man. You know what I'm saying? We don't get enough credit. The authentic representation, we don't get enough credit, man. When has it become uncool to wear a suit? You know, authentic representation, at least own one. You know what I'm saying? I know people say, well, that's not the rules of the game, P. You know what I mean? That's not the rules of the game. The rules of the game don't say, you know what I'm saying, that you have to wear a suit. It's some things that there's an unspoken understanding. And I'm going to get into that a little later. Because a lot of these cats, they question everything. At the end of the day, they question the rules, you know, because they're not following the rules. You know what I'm saying? Because certain things are just common sense. Certain things are just common sense. It's like a lawyer. When you think of a lawyer, what do you think of? Somebody that wears a suit. He conducts himself in a certain way. He knows the law. He knows exactly, you know, how to conduct himself in regards to the law. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to a lawyer. The same thing with this pimping. It's some things that just common sense. You know what I'm saying? Like some of these niggas, well, at the end of the day, Ambassador Ron, you got to really think about it, P. You know what I'm saying? You know, like they'll ask questions like, you know, is it unpimpish if I'm in the room with the bitch while she doing the date? You know what I'm saying? Technically, I'm still a pimp. If I'm hiding underneath the bed and she's doing a date, I'm still watching her. Does that make me not a pimp? And it's like, nigga, certain things you don't have to question. Everything will be a question at the end of the day if it's not in you. There'll never be any solutions. Everything's going to be a question mark. You know what I'm saying? But because I done been outside on blades and, you know what I mean? I say, well, you know, at the end of the day, you know what I mean? It's the difference between a young lady being square at heart, you know, versus her being green. Well, no, P, no. no, that's not true, P. Niggas jump the gun and say it's not true before they getting an understanding of a concept, because a lot of niggas are fixated on not understanding. If it goes against their narrative, if it goes against what they're doing at the end of the day, then they're always going to question it. There's nothing you can do or say right, you know what I mean, at the end of the day. They don't want to hear that shit. It's like an NFL football player saying, you know what I mean, I'm not going to wear a helmet. You know what I mean? We're not going to wear helmets no more. You know what I'm saying? We're going to wear basketball jerseys when we come to the football field. And when we come to the football field, we're going to come with a basketball. You know what I'm saying? But since I'm on the football field, you know what I'm saying, and I'm in the NFL, you know what I'm saying, I'm a football player. Even though I dribble the basketball on the grass, you know what I mean? I'm dribbling the basketball on the grass. It's because it's a new era, P. You got to get with the era. You know, the suit and tie shit, that was the 80s and 60s, nigga. You got to get with the new fashion, P. Update your Pippin. You know what I mean? We dribbling basketballs on the grass now as NFL football players. Nigga, we ain't wearing helmets. Give you power, walked into the bank in basketball shoes and jeans. They turned away the moment I threw a suit and tie and wanted to try to get to take out of business. Facts. You know what I mean? Sen used to say, your attire can help your desire. I sincerely believe that term. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's too many niggas trying to make it a new era. And them niggas it's not a new era. You niggas is in error. You making mistakes. You know what I mean? But I'm going to continue to let them niggas yimp through it. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to continue to let them niggas bump their head. You know what I'm saying? I'm still an NFL player, P. I'm just like, you technically can't call him a non-football player, P. You got to go into the intercourse of the game, dog. Niggas is so illiterate, ignorant. Niggas is arrogant with their ignorance. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, though, P, you got to understand, you can't just say that, you feel me, he's not a football player because he dribbling on the grass, though, P. Like, that's what I'm saying, though. Like, you, at the end of the day, you making messages to people and shit. You feel me? You making messages disrespecting people, not knowing that he's still a football player. Just because he got a basketball, you feel me? And he dribbling on the grass, like, like the referees, like, at the end of the day, ain't no referees in this game. Yes, it is, nigga. The game guy. The game gonna spank you for not operating within the rules of the game. Keep moving like a goofy and let me know how things go. You know what I'm saying? That's what you know what I mean? There's no referees. I hate when niggas say that shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas, they don't need to operate from the rules of the game. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say that because at the end of the day, it wasn't meant for them to be in the game. So they don't need to operate from the rules of the game because they was better off being in square. Because the rules of the game, that doesn't align with their purpose in life. I'm going to say it again. The rules of the game didn't align with their purpose in life. So some of these niggas don't need to operate from the rules of the game. You know what I mean? P, my girlfriend and my hoe and my wife, they don't know about each other, P. You know what I'm saying? My advice at the end of the day, you know, yeah, don't separate them, you know? Yeah, don't separate them. Tell me how that goes. Don't separate them and call it poly. Yeah, do that. You know what I'm saying? Do that. Or better off, introduce them to me. Be a blessing to the game, brother. You know what I'm saying? Introduce them to your brother. I'm your brother within the game. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Divine top of it. The coolest top of it. What's up with my guy, Dr. Falls? What's up with it? You know what I mean? And then bitches hitting niggas with daddy, am I your baby? Oh my God. You know, the shit I've been seeing on social media, we have to restore order within the game. Daddy, am I your baby? Hell no, bitch. What? Daddy, am I your baby? Hell no, bitch. They trying to make the pimping they trying to make the pimping and hoeing into like a Beauty and the Beast hood fairy tale love story. You know what I mean? She's his Tinkerbell and his name is Mookie type shit. You know, Mookie and Wookie. You know what I mean? We need to stop making this shit like there's no Beauty and the Beast ending in this shit. But P, at the end of the day, should you still treat her like a woman? You still need to treat her like a woman at the end of the day, P. You know, and when niggas say that, you know, if you're a gentleman of leisure, that's without saying. You don't even have to make that statement. You don't have to say treat her like a woman at the end of the day, P. When the reality is, if you're a gentleman of leisure, what's understood, well, sometimes it still does need to be explained because common sense ain't so common nowadays. But, you know, the whole narrative, she's still a woman thing, a lot of guys use that to do square ass shit with the bitch. Well, explain what square shit is then, P. You know what I'm saying? Explain exactly what square shit is because, you know what I mean? We don't understand. We don't understand what square shit is, P. Not operating within the rules of the game. Letting the bitch have it her way. Never telling the bitch no. You have totally eradicated and erased the word no out of your vocabulary because you want to treat her as a woman. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the best thing for that bitch is for you to tell her no. If that means that in your head that, you know, at the end of the day, that's not treating her like a woman because, you know, you actually stomping down, putting your foot down like you got a ground to stand on. You know what I mean? And hey, you know what I mean? Maybe she's not being treated like a woman because you told her no. You know what I mean? A lot of individuals, they became yes man to the bitch. You know what I mean? And they call that treating her like a woman. A lot of the young broads haven't even developed the mindset of a woman, you know what I mean, for you to say treat her like a woman. You know what I'm saying? This is not a woman. We have to operate within the rules of the game. And you might ask, well, Ron, why are the rules in the game important? Why does it even matter? The rules are here to protect you at the end of the day. The rules are here to separate the authentic from the fraudulent. Because the fraudulent, they're not going to be able to operate within the rules of the game. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas is having a good run. Them niggas couldn't go, you know what I mean, a month holeless without them doing some other shit, doing some square shit, selling some shit. They couldn't do that. You know what I mean? The shit I'm saying at the end of the day, it'd be like, well, P, I don't know how you doing it at the end of the day. They don't know how because it's not in them. You know what I mean? They couldn't go 1 month holeless, 2 months holeless. You know what I'm saying? And then knock them another bitch. No, they couldn't. They've never had a testimony of going long without, because at the end of the day, they was doing other things to get the money. It sounds good on songs. It sounds good on DVDs. It sounds good on stories and shit like that. But authentic representation, understand where I'm coming from, and they understand exactly what I'm saying. You know what I mean? They got white, you know, some of these dudes is letting white girls call him nigga. And he not correcting the bitch because she's bringing in a sufficient trap. So you allow the bitch to call you a nigga without correcting her. Because you say, you know what? Ain't none of these bitches hoes. So I'm going to allow the bitch to say what she want to do, what she want. You've lost the spirit of the game. You've lost the motivation. You've lost those standards. And you allow certain things to transpire because other individuals are not around to see them. You know what I mean? A lot of individuals is dapping it up with dykes. You know what I mean? And dykes is sending green and game goofy prostitutes and bitches choosing dykes because the bitch look like she could eat coochie. She look like she could eat pussy. You know what I mean? And I'm here to say that, no, dykes can't be no pimps. A female, a woman, a bitch, whatever you want to call it, can't be no pimp. When, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to even get into the semantics of that. But Ron, you know, at the end of the day, because I just got to say this part too, though, man. Ron, at the end of the day, you've said, some of the ladies got more game than these niggas. You know what I'm saying? And my thing is, at the end of the day, y'all dealing with dumbass niggas. Niggas with no standards shouldn't be the standard. Niggas with no standards shouldn't be the standard. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're always going to know somebody that's smarter than somebody else. You know what I mean? These females, they smarter than these niggas. You know what I mean? And it's just like, at the end of the day, not only is a woman not a P, because they be trying to make everybody pimps at the end of the day. One just bounced out on me the other day. She good P. I don't think she good P, bouncing out the car. She good P. And my thing is this, you know what I mean? It's no need to speak to me and tell me she's spoken for. I know she's spoken for when she don't speak back. And another thing is, I don't even respect a bitch bouncing out the car saying she good, let alone a nigga bouncing out telling me she's good. Now I think she's in grave danger. I don't think she good no more. And if she is good, she could be great. You know what I mean? Especially when she understands and recognizes some authentic representation. I know she's spoken for when she don't speak back. You know what I mean? Let the bitch know that you're insecure. You know what I'm saying? All that money and jewelry can't cover up the insecurities and the iniquities that's going on within the household. Like these niggas, she's good P. I hate when niggas say she's good P. You know what I'm saying? She don't look like she doing too well. You know what I mean? She can be better if you relinquish the bitch. Stop holding these bitches hostage. You know what I'm saying? And the people, let me just say this too. The people that are not operating from the rules of the game, those are the ones that disagree with everything I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? The ones that get in the comment section, you don't know what you talking about. Who is you to say the rules of the game though? I'm saying though, like I hear what you saying, Pete. Keep doing your little podcast. That's how you know you got a hating ass nigga. And you know, within this rules of the games, we not haters at the end of the day. Authentic pimps is not haters. We love seeing all other authentic representation win within the lifestyle. So niggas saying shit, your little podcast, the little slick ass comments, don't even engage with these niggas. These niggas don't have the spirit of pimping. And see, a nigga can dress up, a nigga can put on a suit and a tie, a nigga can, you know what I'm saying, have 5 bitches. But if he don't got the spirit of pimping, I don't want to listen to that nigga. I don't give a fuck if he's my partner or he a cool friend or whatever you want to call it. If he don't got the spirit of pimping, let's stop acknowledging these niggas as the pimping. You know what I'm saying? That's the truth. A lot of them niggas don't like me because at the end of the day, I tell the truth. And I have an old soul at the end of the day. A lot of niggas don't like that. Then you got, I gotta speak on this one. You know what I'm saying? I gotta speak on. Then you got niggas talking about an exit fee. That's another thing. I'm so tired of hearing that shit. An exit fee. P. The bitch owe me an exit fee before she choose you. P, she owe me an exit fee before she chose you, P. Believe it or not, a nigga told me this. A nigga told me she owed me an exit fee before she leave. And then I'm letting it be known now, there's no such thing as an exit fee. You pretty much just holding a bitch hostage. You know what I'm saying? You pretty much just holding a bitch for ransom at that point when niggas sit up there and say that there is an exit fee. These niggas is crazy. These niggas, they went to an exit fee. You know, exit fee just pretty much means you didn't save any money. You know, you got niggas sitting up there saying, P, you know, let me just hold on to the bitch until Saturday. You know what I mean? Because I still got some bills and I got to pay off this rental. I got to, you know what I'm saying? I got to pay this rental. I'm a couple of days late on this rental. So after Saturday, you can have the bitch, P. You know what I'm saying? Let me just take care of that. And then, you know, we good. For sure, it's good. And I'm like, P, that's not how this shit work, brother. Now, if you need a jug, I'm going to give you enough money, P, to where you can campaign at your next bitch. I'll make sure that you have bus fare, that you have funds to get to where you need to go, P. But as if the bitch, you know, hold her hostage until Sunday and holding the bitch for ransom and saying she needs to pay you an exit fee, brother, what is she paying an exit fee for? There's a choosing fee. You know what I mean? Now that she's choosing up, P, you know what I'm saying? It don't work like that. Niggas want to split the trap 50-50. Niggas is 3 deep in the car and they splitting the trap between 3 niggas. That's not how this shit work. You know what I'm saying? He need his last re-up money. He saying he need the last trap to flip the bitch. You know, I need the last trap to flip it, P. I just need this last trap to flip it, P. And then you can have a bitch. You should be flipping burgers, nigga. You should be working at Taco Hell or Murder King. Nigga, Whataburger. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't be talking about this pimping. Way too many niggas that should be working at Mickey D's talking about this pimping. Nigga don't got no pimp bone in his body. You know what I'm saying? Niggas on, like, the only reason why he decided to pimp is because he's a known hood gangbanger and the bitch found him to be cute. If he wasn't a known hood gangbanger, he would never decided to pimp. You know, you could be a ladies' man and not be a pimp. There's nothing wrong with being a ladies' man. There's nothing wrong with getting pussy and money at the end of the day. Just say you're not a pimp. You know, you got niggas letting their baby mama, you know, direct a square bitch. The baby mama got more power over him and the square bitch. The baby mama damn near got to tell him to go feed the square bitch. You know what I mean? Which is his girlfriend. And then she, on top of that, you know what I'm saying? The baby mama telling him to go feed the hoe. At least feed the woman. Yeah, we got to keep this hoe because Christmas coming up. You know what I'm saying? And we got to make sure that these niggas is crazy. You know what I mean? Yanking bitches back in the car because of the choosing fee. You know what I'm saying? And niggas taking the bitch word over authentic representation. You know what I'm saying? This is not your wife. You know what I'm saying? P, this is not your wife. Stop thinking that this bitch is your wife and that everything she says is law. Yeah, the bitch told me what you was doing at the end of the day. The bitch told me. Anybody that got anything bad to say about me, 9 times out of 10, it came from a disgruntled bitch. You know what I'm saying? Too many of these niggas in the game should just stick to cryptocurrency. You know what I'm saying? Too many niggas in the game, they got the materialistics, but they really got it from crypto coins and shit and bitcoins. But they popping it, like they been outside and they popping it like they some authentic representation when they don't have the experiences outside. So that's why I don't hit the same, because them niggas ain't never been outside. But they popping that pimping shit, you know what I mean? They popping it so well, but them niggas ain't never put their feet to the concrete. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas got in the circles with certain pimps, for a hot second, and they had a hot take, and them niggas made a whole bunch of mental notes at the end of the day, and they regurgitated the shit. Even when they regurgitated the shit, it didn't hit the same. Because them niggas don't got no experiences being holeless or knocked or knocking. You know what I'm saying? Because these niggas is just coming up. These niggas look at the bitch as a come up while they trying to re-up. These niggas ain't knocking hoes or bitches. You know what I'm saying? Many that confess out their mouth that they want to be in the game or they in the game. You know what I'm saying? They got that crypto mindset too. They invest in crypto. Yeah, we got to invest in the crypto, P. They invest in crypto hoping to get money back in return. You know what I mean? They have the same mindset. They got crypto mindset. They invest in the bitch hoping to get something back in return. Won't you invest in your pimping? You know what I'm saying? When you go invest in your pimping? Too many Willie Einstein ass niggas in the game and, treat your woman right. Invest in the crypto. Like behind all that shit is really a Squares. They have a Squares perspective, a Squares narrative, and it's coded. It's hidden. It's set in Square shit. You know what I'm saying? You investing in crypto. You invest in this bitch before you even identify who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bruh. Invest in crypto. And that's another thing in regards to the rules of the game. You know what I'm saying? These niggas is only investing in crypto because they're dealing with bitches at the end of the day that don't accept the lifestyle. I'm just being honest. They only investing in crypto because they're dealing with bitches that don't accept the lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? That's just some real shit. That's why they talk about cryptocurrency and all this other shit. You know what I'm saying? Niggas want to be stockbrokers and shit, be claiming it's pimping. You know what I mean? Instead of being a stockbroker, you know what I'm saying? I want to say I actually broker. Fuck you talking about? Niggas talking about stocks and, you know what I'm saying? What about actually applying game? The information. You know what I'm saying? These niggas spend a lot of time trying to prove me wrong, but at the same time, try to learn my information. You know what I'm saying? Trying to prove me wrong, but then trying to learn from me at the same time. Reverse psychology, that's all that is. You know what I'm saying? These niggas didn't put their faith in the game, so they put it in crypto. You know what I'm saying? These niggas did, you know what I mean? That's the truth. That's really the truth of the matter, you know what I'm saying? Because when these niggas ask questions, it just sound like they trying to get information for one. You know what I'm saying? And I would say, not only is they trying to get information, they trying to go around the rules of the game. Why is this? Why is that, P? Why is this? Follow the instructions and you'll see why. You know what I'm saying? Wall Street to P. You know what I mean? Facts. You know what I'm saying? This not no shot at you, AOB. He said, fuck you. This ain't a shot at you, P. You know what I'm saying? It's just other people that I know that I actually never seen outside. AOB is somebody that I see outside, man. They trying to find the best way to cheat the game. Exactly. It's bad enough they cheating on their wife. And now they trying to cheat on the game. And you cheating on your girlfriend. They say 99 problems, but you got to pick one. But I mean, shit. You know what I'm saying? You lied to all 3 of them bitches 99 times and you haven't found one solution? Man, I got the solution. They say 99 problems, but you know what I'm saying? What they say? How that song go? Let me stop. You know what I'm saying? But I want to know, for all the individuals that say it's a new era, you know what I mean? Even though I think them niggas is in error, they making mistakes. What's better about the new era? And who is it better for? You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, at the end of the day, they ask me questions. I got questions for the individual that say it's a new era. Because I don't see a lot of millionaire, young, authentic pimps in the game. In between the age that was born in the 90s, 94, 95, 96, 90, 97, 98. I don't see a lot of millionaire P's in the game now. But, it's definitely, a lot of millionaire pimps back in the day, that did it the old school way. You know what I'm saying? And for the individuals that don't listen to Ron, right? Why should we listen to you? The beauty is, you don't have to listen to Ambassador Ron. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to take my word for it. As 10 authentic P's, you know. You know what I'm saying? This new era, exactly. Trying to make the game safer and more fair for the squares. Exactly. Saying it's a new way of doing things that opens the door for niggas that should be working at Pizza Hut and, husbands and, you know what I'm saying? District attorneys talking about they pimping and shit. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to take my word. Ask 10 other pimps that you know that don't know me. You know what I'm saying? And then niggas that try to say it's a difference, P, between the rules of the game, I'm saying, versus another man's program, though. That's what you got to understand, P. You not understanding the integral of the game, though. Stupid ass niggas. Just illiterate. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, nigga don't even know what he talking about. You know what I'm saying? It just sounds like you making excuses on why you can't pimp. That's my answer to that. I got to start simplifying it and just ignoring some of the things that niggas say. Just ignore it or simplify it. It just sounds like you don't want to pimp, brother. Or just, I'm going to simply tell them to yimp through it. You know what I'm saying? Just yimp through it. You know what I mean? And then, a lot of these bitches, they're rebellious because they don't want control. It wasn't meant for her to abide by the rules of the game because she should have been working at Amazon. You know what I mean? She shouldn't have never been in a lifestyle anyway because, a pimp shouldn't go through all the different iniquities and problems at the end of the day with a bitch that wants to submit to a man. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And I never understood how niggas had the narrative like this. Niggas would tell, you know what I'm saying, the bitch, I do other things besides pimp. Then tell law enforcement, I don't do no pimp shit. But then still be worried about the rules of the game. It's like, why be worried about the rules of the game if you telling everybody you doing other shit? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It's like you telling pretty much you told everybody knows you do other shit. Why worry about the rules of the game? Who cares about the rules of the game? Just start off by every statement by saying, I'm not a pimp like that. You know what I'm saying? But I get money, though. If a bitch want to pay me, I'll break a bitch. You know what I'm saying? And tell the bitch that. And make it clear that I'm not a pimp. And there's nothing wrong with being a cool dude to make money. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the individuals. That's why I posted that McDonald's video the other day. When niggas say they don't, I got motion, I don't need the bitch. Yes. If you don't need the bitch, give her to a pimp. You know what I'm saying? Be a blessing towards the game. You know what I'm saying? Because niggas, like I said earlier, niggas will make everything the new motion. Niggas will make everything the new game. Pretty soon, these niggas finna make, you know what I'm saying? What's finna be the new game is the Amazon. If Amazon start hiring at $100 an hour, that's gonna be the new game. You You know, Amazon, that's the new game, P. We got to upgrade her. Where we going to have the bitch on the blade forever, P? We can't have her on the blade forever, P. What did you do for the bitch, P? You didn't do right by the bitch. That's the attitude these niggas got. You know what I'm saying? These niggas got a very trickish, simpish attitude towards, you know, the pimping and the bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know, at the end of the day, you know, you know, what did you do for the bitch, P? You didn't do right by her. You know what I'm saying? That's why she's not operating for the rules of the game. Or maybe she's just a faggot. Maybe she's just a square bitch. It's not, and that's another thing when talk about the rules of the game. Everything's not a pimp's fault. You know what I'm saying? I said this on my story. Out-of-pocket bitch is not a reflection of me. A lot of these bitches, that's who they was before they met me, and she didn't accept the game. You know what I'm saying? It's not a pimp's job to try to pick holes in another pimp at the end of the day in order to show the bitch that she should choose him. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's totally different than a pimp speaking down on square shit and letting it be known that's not how we operate in regards to the game. So if the bitch say, you know, can a pimp have 2 wives, a homosexual, a minor, you know what I mean, and still be considered a pimp? No. I appreciate it. Much respects and blessings. You feel me? And I say no, a pimp can't have 2 wives, a transsexual, and a minor. Oh, you speaking down on my pimp, P? You know what I mean? Brother, I'm not speaking down on any pimps. I'm speaking down on you, on what you do. You know what I'm saying? And just because a bitch was out of pocket, just because a bitch didn't accept the game, that's not a reflection of the pimping. That's not always a reflection of the pimping at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? What I taught her is not a reflection of everything that she learned. She might not have had the mental capacity to understand everything that was taught. And that's another thing in regards to the game. I think that a lot of individuals need to stop believing in everything the bitch say. Because when individuals come to me and they start bringing up shit, yeah, the bitch this, the bitch that, and yeah, at the end of the day, I knew about your household. Brother, you was in the car with the bitch and you dated her. And she complained and vented about me actually pimping. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I mean? Stop believing in everything a bitch tell you. You know what I'm saying? What's up with it? Front door, Lil Ray, Chili Chief, Janae, what's happening? Stacks, what's up, my guy? Let's add more people to the live. But yeah, man, we got to close the door in regards to letting the goofies in the game, man. Way too many niggas at the end of the day that's in this shit. And another thing is when niggas sit up there and say, you should be, what was the comment the nigga made earlier? On my YouTube channel. Niggas said you should take your own advice. You know what I'm saying? If anything, niggas need to start taking my advice. You know what I'm saying? Because if they start taking my advice, you know what I'm saying, it'll make the lifestyle way easier for the authentic. Start taking my advice. You know what I'm saying? Shit, you know what I mean? You should take your own advice. You know what I mean? Well, if I'm giving the solution, you know what I'm saying, I'm the one giving the advice. You know what I'm saying? And whoever that was, because they did that from a fake ass page, you know what I'm saying? Whoever made that comment, you should take your own advice. I said, you know what? I got to incorporate that in one of my lives at the end of the day because, you know, I'm giving some profound advice. And it's just a shame that a lot of people, they don't acknowledge or value game and information because a lot of this information at the end of the day, you know, I could just keep it to myself. You know what I'm saying? I can say, you know what? I don't need to go on live and pop it. I do this because I love doing it. I love the game. It's something I sincerely love. It's something that I sincerely want to do. It's something that I enjoy doing. I love giving information. You know, I love chopping it up about the game. That's why I have hour-long lives, you know what I'm saying, just popping it about the game and different topics. You know, and I don't condone or promote any criminal activities whatsoever. I'm an entertainer, a motivator, an inspirator, you know what I'm saying? All the above, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I'm a messenger that's sending the message to the masses. That's all I'm doing at the end of the day. But we have to make sure we maintain the rules of the game. Well, there's no book, P. There's no book. Where's the book, though? Like, is there an actual book that say, thou shalt not? You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying, P. It ain't no manual to this shit now. You know what I mean? You just want to do whatever, P. That's what it is. You just want to do whatever, quote unquote, P. That's just what that is. Because the authentic, and if it's in you, you'll understand everything that I'm saying, and you're going to abide by the rules of the game. Now, the reality is this. If you abide by the rules of the game, yes, things are going to be harder. Yes, you may go homeless. Yes, you may be broke. But through all that, at the end of the day, you'll develop characteristics that the average individual won't have. You'll eventually knock, and you'll know what it's like to be homeless, and you'll have a testimony to tell. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? If you don't have those testimonies from actually standing in your principles, how can you give a testimony? If you ain't never been tested, you can't give a testimony if you've never been tested. You know what I'm saying? That's the benefits of being an authentic representation of the lifestyle. That's the benefits of abiding by the rules of the game. In exchange, you get gain. When you abide by the rules of the game, in exchange, you get gain. Because you're going to go through hella shit. Yeah, in 2024, if you abide and you straight laced from this shit, there's no way you can tell me you straight laced and you operate from the rules of the game and you don't go through nothing. You know what I'm saying? You going to go through it. A lot of these niggas that brag about being 6 and 7 deep, like I said, they're not abiding by the rules of the game. They're not. They're not. And all I'm doing is saying what a lot of people have been thinking. They're not going to say it at the end of the day. I'm going to say it. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm 7 deep, P. You only 2 deep. You only 2 deep, P. How can you tell me about something if I got more bitches than you? You know what I mean? You only 5 deep because you like having orgies and shit. You know what I mean? You only 7 deep at the end of the day. It's because you let them bitches do whatever they want. The bitches get to drink when they want. You know what I'm saying? You know, no, there's no rules. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of niggas, they don't look at it from the standpoint of it's not the race. You know what I'm saying? It's not the nationality. It's the actuality. That's the type of mindset niggas should have. It's not the nationality, it's the actuality. And the reality is this at the end of the day. A lot of niggas letting the white bitches pretty much treat them like a doormat. You know what I'm saying? 7 deep running the circus. You know what I'm saying? 7 deep, but pocket shallow. You know what I'm saying? Them niggas don't put their foot down to save their life. If that nigga told that bitch no, or even called himself folks, yeah, I'm her folk. Huh? Nigga, what? I mean, your nigga. Yeah, I thought so. I was about to say, like, this is not what I signed up for. You know what I'm saying? Niggas not even allowed to call themselves folks in front of the bitch. But they want to talk about what the rules is and what it's not. Niggas is alcoholics sitting up there trying to tell me what the rules and how the rules go. And you know what I'm saying? Niggas got some crazy ass theories in regards to the game. Some crazy shit. I didn't heard some of these niggas say some outlandish shit and say, brother, that don't got nothing to do with the game. Bitches being able to sit up there, you know what I mean? White privilege to P. You know what I mean? White privilege to P. The bitch got pretty privilege and white privilege over your campaign? Come on now. Let's operate from the rules of the game. No matter what a race is, there's no race that's bigger than this game. You know what I'm saying? Stop overly exalting these white bitches. And let me say this. Don't overly exalt no bitch. But there's too many niggas at the end of the day that's letting white bitches do what they want. All the white bitch got to sit up there and do is say, okay, so listen, okay? Like you'll be talking and after the dance about, you know, us getting to it and sticking to it or whatever niggas say, you know, sticking to it and getting to it and we go get it. You said we go get the money. Okay, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I have to just let you know. Okay, listen. Okay, so, I have a problem. Like, I have a lot of medical issues. So, like, with all my medical issues, I just want you to be understanding, you know? Like, I can't do certain things for so long. Like, I just want you to know that. Like, I have a condition in my throat where I can't swallow all the way. So, like, there's certain things I just can't be outside doing for too much longer. That's one thing. And another thing is this. On top of my medical condition, like, I don't like to be told what to do. Like, you can suggest me, you know, like, if I don't agree with something, let's talk about it. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be like slavery, you know? Yeah, I feel you on that one. Cause at the end of the day, a bitch, you know what I mean? A bitch gotta have a voice too. That's the type of mentality these niggas got. The bitch gotta have a voice too. You know what I'm saying? Sounds just like Heather Smarter. Exactly. I know. I'm telling you, I know. Like, my medical conditions, and then as soon as you set the bitch down, hello, are you nearby? Are you nearby? Like, yeah, these guys are, like, bothering me. Like, can you tell them back off? Like, can you do your job? Are you my pimp? Aren't you my pimp? Do pimping. You know what I mean? Now, I'm here to say, you know, in regards to the rules of the game, you know, don't let that bitch suggest to you what you should do. You know what I mean? It's too many individuals that call themselves pimps, but they bouncing ideas off with the bitch. You know what I mean? It's not the spirit of authority. You know what I mean? It's not the spirit of, I have command over this situation and I'm the instructor. Are you instructing her or giving her suggestions, P? You know what I'm saying? Which one is it? You know what I mean? As an instructor, you shouldn't be taking instructions. Can you tell them to back off? You know, and I understand a lot of individuals, they don't want to be homeless. I understand. You like, well, shit, I got to deal with this, P. You know, if I don't deal with this, I'm going to be homeless. This is the only way a nigga can make some money. You know what I'm saying? If I don't put up with this punk ass, faggot ass bitch, you know, pimp going to be homeless around this motherfucker. You know what I mean? And like I said, a lot of individuals are just having a good run. And when their run is over, they go back to who or what they really want to do. You know what I'm saying? They just, you know what I mean? You just go back to a job or go back to a girlfriend. You know what I mean? Yeah, can you tell them to back off? Like, you're supposed to be my pimp. Like, you're supposed to protect me. Isn't that a pimp's job, right? Now she's questioning you. You know, but she's not asking a question from the spirit of understanding. You know what I mean? It's a lot of sarcasm in her question, and it's a waste of time her asking that question or even trying to instruct you what to do. You know what I'm saying? So I understand, though. Like I said, a lot of individuals say, well, shit, you know, where's this bitch that you talking about, P? That's the perfect bitch. What I'm saying is there is no perfect bitch within the lifestyle. You're going to go through ups and downs and turnarounds. You're going to go through bullshit. What I want to do is create restoration in regards to the game. Restore the rules of the game. Hold some of the individuals that call themselves authentic or really in it responsible, and also hold these bitches accountable. You know what I'm saying? Hold them accountable. Because if you operate within the rules of the game, that's holding her accountable. You know what I'm saying? When you operate from the rules of the game, it doesn't give her space to speak ill on your name. You know what I'm saying? Some will still speak ill on your name even if you operated from the rules of the game. But the reality is she'll come back and apologize. It's up to you if you want to accept that or not. But there's so many benefits from operating from the rules of the game. The game is going to bless you. No, there's no referee that can throw a flag at the end of the day to say what you're doing behind closed doors. But the game god is watching. And I've always said that. I said that on one of my previous lives. The game god is always watching. And there's a lot of people that have cut Ambassador Ron off. They call themselves cut me off. You know what I'm saying? Because the reality is they feel bad. They have a guilty conscience because they know what they've been doing behind closed doors has nothing to do with pimping. And they know when they get on the phone with me, I'm going to pop nothing but pimping. It's a guilty conscience because they haven't gotten the space to do it the right way and still succeed. And they're wondering, how does Ambassador Ron pop all this pimping and is he still successful? Do we got hoes down? Is he doing good? Is he operating from the rules of the game? Then it becomes envy. Well, how do you know he really pimping? How do you know the nigga's really pimping in at the end of the day? Because I'm struggling to knock a hoe, so I don't know if he's really doing some real pimping at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? How do I know he's some authentic representation at the end of the day? Everything becomes a question when there's jealousy involved. Instead of saying, you know what, he said some profound things that has motivated me to knock. It's motivated me to step my game up. It's motivated, and I can feel everything that he's saying, even though I'm not around the brother. I can feel the motivation and the tone in which he's saying things. I can see the experiences in which he's talking about because I've went through similar things. Instead of saying that, these niggas have the spirit of jealousy. You know what I'm saying? Ambassador Ron, I don't think he's doing no pimping. I don't think he's a pimp. You know what I'm saying? And that's why those individuals have totally removed themselves. Not all, I'm just saying many that I have known in the past. You know what I'm saying? Then you got individuals they working on themselves. Let me just say this. I want to give a big shout out to those that are operating within the rules of the game because it's not easy. From the women to the gentlemen, to the ladies of leisure, to the gentlemen of leisure. I want to give a big shout out to those because a lot of the authentic representation, they don't get that same respect. You know, some goofy shit will get posted before authentic representation does. Always stay in position of pimping and you won't have to worry so hard about keeping the bitch so bad so she won't tell your little secret. Facts. I agree with that 100%. Always be in a position of pimping. Never get into a space of desperation. You know what I'm saying? Or in a space of your little secrets being exposed. You know what I'm saying? Always be in a position. You know what I mean? And I don't condone, like I said, I don't condone everybody to be within the lifestyle, nor do I condone criminal activities. I know it's individuals that are still going to partake a part of the lifestyle. And I'm very aware and cognitive of the lifestyle. So that's why I'm speaking of the lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? I want everybody to be prosperous and to be a part of a lifestyle that helps them grow on a spiritual level and helps them increase their frequency levels. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want at the end of the day. Whatever helps you become Christ-like. And I'm not speaking from a religious standpoint, but in every walk of life, there's rules. In every walk of life, individuals are held accountable. For every walk of life, for every action, it's a reaction. And I'm here to tell you, for those that don't operate within the rules of the game, there's always a return. You know, you can always bounce back. If this lifestyle is really within you, you can say that you've made mistakes. I'm somebody that can say I've made mistakes within the lifestyle. I'm not perfect, but my knowledge and my information comes from those testimonies, those falls, you know, the ups and downs, the struggles, the pain. You know what I'm saying? My health being compromised behind this lifestyle. So that's why I speak so passionate about the lifestyle. And be sure, I want everybody to be sure to subscribe to the YouTube page. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube page, Ambassador Ron 16. Make sure you subscribe. You know what I mean? And I appreciate the contributions for the people that have contributed, the cash apps. I appreciate it, man. T for the win, top of it. Big Real, what's up with it? What's up with my guy? Deezy, what's up with my guy? Deezy about that, man. Shout out to my guy, man. We got some great representation in this live. But at the end of the day, man, for those that have requested topics, you know, I've been backed up because I've been handling certain things, you know what I mean? And I've been a little busy, but overall, I will touch on those topics as well. For those that have questions, comments, you know, thoughts, for people that got my number, you already know to tap in. It's not easy and it's not supposed to be, but being a sucker is the hardest path to walk. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. You know, a lot of individuals, they decided to be a sucker. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas is suckers for love. They don't pimp for the love of the game. They suckers for love. You know what I mean? And I'm going to say this too. When you're on the path to greatness, you're going to have people that don't like you. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have suck-ass niggas that don't like you. When you operate from the rules of the game, just know that you put them other niggas to shame. When you speaking about some of these topics, I understand when I'm speaking on a lot of these topics in certain individuals, it touches a nerve. Ooh, it touches a nerve. When I see that bitch-ass nigga Ryan, I'm going to blow his motherfucking head off. You know what I'm saying? Operating from the rules of the game. Nigga trying to use these big-ass words and shit, nigga. Nigga trying to use these big words, trying to sound smart. Nigga, you got me fucked up. Trying to sound all smart and shit, nigga. You know what I mean? I'm not with all the big-ass words, nigga. I'm about that action. And there's nothing wrong with being about that action. But you look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself, has Ron been a blessing towards me? Have I gained information from listening to his lives, watching his stories? Has he been a blessing towards me in my life? Trying to make me the enemy and also get game at the same time, that's a double-minded mind. You know what I'm saying? Flex at the end of the day. Excuse me, y'all. Niggas think he doing something because he wearing a suit. Nigga think he doing something wearing a suit and shit like that. Bitch ass nigga wearing a suit, nigga. I swear. When I see that nigga Ron, bruh, he better watch for every motherfucking tree. He better watch for every motherfucking car wearing suits. I don't like that. A lot of these niggas sound like Kendrick Lamar. I hate the way you walk. I hate the way you talk. I hate the way you breathe, nigga. I can hear him now too. Believe me, I know. Nigga sound like a square ass nigga using big words. I ain't with all that, P. I ain't with the big words. I ain't trying to hear all that. Like, I'm really with it, bro. I get on you, bro. I'm my mama, nigga. Like, for real, P. I ain't with all them big words, and you trying to be slick with it though. Like, you disrespecting me. I understand that my intellect disrespects a lot of niggas at the end of the day. You know, some of these niggas I didn't try to give game to. I didn't spend hours on the phone of consultation and gave them game just for them niggas to feel disrespected. And they're always going to feel disrespected at the end of the day because it wasn't in them. Because if it's in you, you'll be able to recognize this man is giving me game. What the fuck do I look like sitting up there getting mad at a man that's taking his time out to give me game? On the Red Homies, on Crip Street. You know what I'm saying? On the Crip Street, I feel like you disrespecting me though, cuz. You know what I mean? Well, brother, all I said was, brother, that, you know, that what you did was some square shit. You know what I mean? Brother, what you did was some square shit. You know, you sucked her toes and licked her elbows and got the boogers out. I mean, you didn't accept the trap. But you disrespected me though, P. I'm not no square. I done killed niggas though. And brother, that's fine. You didn't kill niggas. But at the end of the day, that has nothing to do with this pimping. Are we just gonna leave it at that, Ron? You cool, bro? Stay in your little pimp lane though, blood. On Pyro, on the Red Homies, on Crip Street, cuz. And I be like, man, blessings to you, man. I'm gonna still be a blessing to this game because the real and solid individuals fuck with me. And shout out to all the real individuals, man. They only giving me 7 seconds on this live. But blessings to everybody that joined the live. Peace and blessings. One.